This video should be another quick one. In here we're going to be doing the Fort of Reprimand, big force that's just ahead of me right now. You can see it's a little bit to the south. There's a kind of a hidden secret. We've touched on it a few times during the series. We'll make sure we get that. So there will be kind of like a nip off where we have to go around like a little corner to get one chest in here. You guys can decide whether or not that's worth it to you. There are also some Iron Maiden ladies around the side. They drop some rune items, but they're otherwise not all that important. So if we get time, we'll go around. Oops, sorry, hiccup in there. We'll go around and we will sort those out, but I'm not amazingly enthused about them. So, heading on in, we're going to get some of these big guys. Hope you remember and like them a lot. I'm going to go with, let's bombard you a little bit, shall we? Well, well. See, you still like to show us how bad your breath is. Bit of loot in the courtyard. This guy can actually drop, what are they, blessed bones? These are important for an item we can craft later on. So if you want to farm those, like maybe kill 10, get some extras, that is not a bad idea. So wherever we see those, we're probably going to want to kill them. Want to make sure they are going down. Over there is a bit of a secret area. We're going to save that until we've dealt with the boss of the area, got the grace. It's not like it's difficult down there or anything, it's just how it is in my head. I have a few blessed bones on here. So once we've completely looted the courtroom, over on the right hand side we should have some stairs heading down. There's an important talisman here, Flame Drake Talisman +3. That is probably essential for at least one boss. So we want to be grabbing that as we make our way through. Yeah, it doesn't open, that's fine. That's the left turn for more loot in a minute. That's the chest we're going to get. I'm going to head on through. We can drop down here for a bit of a fight with some guards if we want. They pretty much auto aggro, so just be aware of that. It's kind of a trap. Let's get these guys all down. Bit more loot there. Furnace Visage, that's very useful. Oh, I almost forgot we can actually beat those now. We can in fact get Embers of Mesmer. I haven't shown those specifically in the walkthrough yet, so I should do that. So I'll have to remind myself. Got loads of things I just kind of need to get cleaned up at this point, so after this we're going to get another Site of Grace locked in. Where are we? 1 minute. Yeah, so you jump down. So then you continue onward. Alright then. So it's a little bit dark. You can even see how the shade of the screen changes. It's almost like they kind of try and hide it a little bit with the lack of light in here. Ouch, excuse me. Would you please leave me alone? Nice to see backstab's finally work. Right, so if you stick your torch on, you should be able to see that the cages are in fact traversable. So we're going to make our way around. Oops. This will be the Flame Drake Talisman. Very nice, very nice. And then we can continue through the fort. Well, well, you nearly got me. Didn't do good, sir. Nearly. We're gonna have a fight here against dude that drops really cool Ash of War. Kind of tempted to try it, but it's not really for this kind of character. I wonder if this works on you. It does. Oh man, I can't believe the stagger on this. It's so good. Some of the enemies it can stun lock. Outstanding. Alright, so before we go over there, I want to rest the Grace. So we've got Grace right here. Looks like a skull with my name on it. Not out of there. And it's actually that platform where the dude jumped from that we're going to use external route for. Do I need to rest? No, I don't, not really. We should be okay. Alright, we're going to go full caster mode for this, I think. So let's get... Make sure you've got lots of spell damage on. Like, comment ready. This guy hits like a truck if he gets you. So we're going to attempt to not be gotten. He has the ability to fly like the Crucible Knights. It's actually going to drop us that as an Ash of War, which is really cool. They make you less aggressive or what? What have they done to you? No, that can't be because of it. I don't understand why he's so... Obviously should have... Wow! Dodged into that? That's hilarious! Why have we come down here? Well, I guess that speeds things up. We ended up down the hole. I said to wait for later. That's hilarious. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Yes, yes, yes. I know. I know this is what you want. Come here. I'm so glad you didn't join in while we're fighting that boss. That would have been bad. With it, we get one of the irises of occultation. I believe... I mean, so far I found 2 of those, as well as 2 Eyes of Grace. They affect some character quest lines, which is why it's important to have this right now. And basically they change the rewards you get, so we'll talk about that when we get a bit closer. Mesmer Soldier Ashes. Can't imagine too many people want to use Mesmer Soldiers, but, you know, they are better than, like, the normal soldiers, I guess. I mean, if you take this into the base game, might be good. And I can't remember if there's anything up this ladder, so we're just going to check. Let's see what there is. No, pretty much it. It's just going to be like a jump back over into the main part of the fort. Yes. Alright, so the fort is done. Boss is done. We've got the Ash of War. So, if you've been following along, we should have already been down all of here already. And I believe the Ellac River is the closest grace to where we want to go. So that's where we're going to fast travel to. And then we want to head, if I remember rightly, I'm going to put a little marker down. Elder's Hovel is exactly where we're going. To the east, we will go. A few enemies on the way, might as well clear them out, right? We're on for Runage. We need 290k. We could get ourselves a cheeky level. I think if I'm like less than 50k away, I might just start rounding my levels off between videos. I'm starting to have newfound love for Frost. I didn't used to think it was very good, but since using it now, I'm just, I don't know, finding a place for it. Excuse me, we need to fix that. There's a lot of little guys around here. I don't really like fighting those. We're gonna pass on by quickly. Catch me if you can, suckers! Oh, they're gonna. Come here. How'd you catch up? I don't even know how you caught it. That's crazy. But, oh my god, I can't believe he poisoned me again. Tricky buggers. It's good it's not like a fullness meter. Can you imagine, like, because you're drinking potions and eating stuff all the time? Like a fullness potion, fullness meter, and you can't eat right now. Your stomach will not fit any more curatives in. I can't remember if we showed this. Yeah, we have already been here in the walkthrough. Look, so cool. Up we go. Of course, if you haven't already, make sure you go loot that. Pretty sure we went in there. Should be a... I think it's a cookbook in there. Wait till you see how awesome this piece of treasure is. You're going to feel like it was so worth coming all this way around. Get the graces because I feel like we have to. I feel like it's the thing, right? We definitely want all the graces. Hello, sir. Goodbye, sir. Let's him back down. Anything good for me? No, no drops this time. Up the ladder. We're gonna find the chest. You ready? Are you ready? God, that, like, such a well-hidden secret as well. And like, when you go up there and you look over, it's like, oh my god, that's gonna annoy me forever. For simplicity's sake, we're gonna fast travel back to the Portal of Reprimand Grace. So then grab the last piece of loot. We need to go back into the boss room so that we can climb the tower I was talking about a second ago. Obviously we got knocked down that hole, so things could be a little bit tricky if we, depending on where people are. So back in the boss room, we've got the stairs, we've got a ladder to climb. And then another ladder to climb as well. So that we can grab the final chest. With that done then, so we're going to do some setup for the next couple of episodes. Realistically, all we want to do is find a hole in the ground over here. I did go and check, there's like one piece of loot around there. I can't remember what it was, but I'll show you where it is. And we're going to go down the hole, end up about here where our grace is. Once that's done, that's probably going to be the finish of this episode, and we'll deal with Bonny Village over this way. But before we go to Bonny Village, I need to make sure we go and do the Foggy Fort over this way, because I keep forgetting, and I want to have it done so that when I say, and that's all done there, it's actually true. So, for now, Moth Ruins, let's go. Oh yeah, I haven't done this guy. Let's do him now as well. We should really level before we do him, but we will be fine. Yeah, we'll be fine. We have to make his gesture, don't we? So, I come to gestures, and it is like this one. May the best man win. Test now. And it is time to make a friend, actually. This progresses his storyline. He'll be available in a boss later on, because we've done this. Man, you poor, poor dude. Bringing fists to a comet fight. It's not healthy for you. Of course, if that was a player, probably just wreck you. His skills are very nice. So, continuing on. I don't even think we even get any runes for that. It's because he doesn't die. Leaves us a message instead, and a bit of loot. He likes us. Continue to temper your strengths. Alright, so pretty much, yeah. So I think where my #1 point is about where the hole is. If you don't get the right one, it's, well, you can't actually head down, so I have to get the right one. It's just too, around here especially, oh man, just too addictive. Some more there, look in there. Oh no, he's right here. Get off. You are literally the only problem in these places. These are all enemies, I have to kill them all. Even restored my stuff. Right, so it's quite a small hole that we have to find. Here's the piece of loot I was talking about. We're probably in combat right now, so I don't think I could bring the map up. The thing to look for is probably the thing that looks a bit like a church. Yeah, I can't bring the map up to show you. And this is the correct path. You can see loot. The wrong path, you'll see like the worshipper priest guys. I don't know if you'll have seen them yet in your playthrough. Can't quite remember. But you'll come to the right one. And yes, I have in fact also fallen in love with the giant katana. So I may try and squeeze that in to the series. We're looking at anyway. So yeah, that's actually what I wanted. Wrong thing. Map. So you can see now. Give yourself a marker. So I was correct in where I put my point there, just at the end. There's another hole right in the center, and that's the wrong hole. You don't want that one. That's the bad hole. You don't go in the bad hole. It's just a bit of loot down here. I don't think this is a trap at all. Really sure. Golden Horn Tender. Here we go. Very nice. They're like equivalent to... I haven't actually tested if it's more powerful or not. They're like equivalent to the gold feet. See? I haven't tested which one's better yet. You'll have to let me know if it's some ungodly level I'm not sure about. That should be missing. Alright, so this is the bit you'll see if you're in the wrong bit. So if we look up right now, there is a hole above us. Can't quite put the camera up that high. Try and do it from there will result in the loss of your runes, and we don't want that. Go down. These guys can fire rune arcs at you. It just so happens it's the spell we got. Quite a good spell, finished. I haven't used it. It's an incantation. Haven't done faith. Well, my faith build is currently building actually, because my strength build is adding faith to itself, much like the int build is adding dex to itself. So yeah, I'm going to continue heading down. Dude in the corner there wants to grant me his runes. Wouldn't make a noise otherwise. So, top of this ladder should have our grace that we want. They should have made this an elevator, right? Surely they shouldn't have us climbing this long. There we are, Bonny Village. Also, there's also a jail around here. A few bits of bobs. Nice weapon. There's a nice weapon of strength builds. And yeah, we are basically done. Can I level? Nope. So yes, that is going to be the end of this episode. I knew it would be a little bit short. But yeah, 80 minutes. It's about right. And means that we can, as I said before, we'll fast travel back to the high road over here. And then we'll be making our way around to the Fog Fort. We also have some loot to get down here. But I'll save that for then.